We are live.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning,
Happy
everyone.
Monday. Happy Monday, everyone.
Hi,
Happy
guys.
Monday.
Morning.
Good
Happy
How
morning.
was
Monday,
your
guys.
weekend?
Everybody had a great weekend. I had an amazing weekend. Relax at home. Love
That's
this weekend.
awesome. Sometime we need that.
Yes, little disconnect. Norma, I know you had a great experience yesterday too. You took a little bit of time away as well.
You know, my happy place is the beach.
Mhm.
Good morning. Good.
That's good.
I have all the batteries charged, full.
There we go. I don't know. No, Norma, when you don't have
Full
those
tank.
battery charge.
I think your
I
battery's
kind of
always
don't have
charged,
it,
Norma.
but you know, I put myself together. Digo, let's go to the beach.
That is awesome.
You
Well,
know,
for
the
everyone,
sun is very good. You know, the ocean, they clear your mind, your everything.
That's right.
Awesome. We all need
we're
that.
gonna get started soon. Ray, good
I have no
morning.
idea why I'm upside down. It shows me upside down.
I don't
I have
know
no
what's
idea.
happened with you lately, but put yourself together, okay?
I'm trying to.
Okay.
Okay,
There you go. He is. He's
Good
there. He's there.
morning.
So did Cheryl. She's good. Everybody's looking great.
Yeah, everybody's looking good.
Awesome, guys. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, everyone.
Yes,
Happy
we're gonna
Monday.
get
Some more
started.
Happy
minutes.
Monday.
Yeah, we're gonna. Online is getting. It's going live now. Waiting for more viewers online and for more participants to come in.
And today we allow everybody to be in the panel. So if you have something, a little nice quote to say, or you want to express yourself, you have that opportunity to be up here. So this is something that we heard you, felt you, and we made it happen. So you guys want to go ahead, just listen to it, YouTube, or if you want to be part of the conversation, you go ahead and join the panel. So we have both links out.
Yeah, and if they want to be part of the Spotlight agents, be, put the right background, get the right background. We'll send you the email for the right background. You'll be part of the Spotlight agents. If not, keep your if unless you're gonna say raise your hand. Keep your mics on mute, please. We got people online. We got Sandra Lugo. We have Joana Torres. We have Gigi online on YouTube right now. So we're gonna get started in 1 more minute.
You have me.
We have a good one. We have a good mindset Monday today. We have a special guest today. So Carla Felix is gonna be coming on soon. So she's a
Yeah.
amazing marketing expert. So she's gonna have a lot of valuable information to share with everyone. So, and we have a video too that we're gonna start off soon.
It's gonna be great.
This is a mindset one that you want to take paper and pen. I have mine with me already, so I can start. Oh, my shorts. I can start taking notes. So a great one to take notes today. I'm going to try to continue to do that to bring great value to each call every Monday.
All right, so 8:05. So let's get started.
Yeah.
So we want to thank everyone for coming on. We also want to thank also La Rosa Realty that she's here, Priscilla. Priscilla is here on collaborating with English Evolution Network. So you want to say a few words, Priscilla?
No, thank you for having me, guys. It's been amazing to be part and being, in collaboration with you guys. I see how the growth, not only for the office in general, for many other agents, not even at the office. So appreciate the opportunity. Appreciate the opportunity for Evolution Network English, Evolution Network in Spanish, because we actually collaborating together and we making history in the company. So really appreciate all the support, guys. So thank you very much.
No,
Thank you, Priscilla.
Now we're gonna get into some announcements. Cheryl, we have the amazing event coming on August 21st and August 22nd, which is
Yeah, we have Jaque Mate Inmobiliario. That event, it cannot be just one day, it needed to be 2 days because we're gonna have amazing speaker. One of the speaker that I'm waiting to see, Jesus Balbuena, he's gonna teach us of how's the right way to just to set your personal branding. We all need to focus on that now so we can differentiate from others so we can promote what we have to offer to our clients. Also, we gotta have Michelle Paynard. She's one person that is making $1 million with the revenue share. Incredible. And she doesn't even have all the beautiful and amazing tools that we have at La Rosa. So we're going to be able to learn how she's doing it so we can implement that as well. We're going to have also Marcelo Borlando. Marcelo is a person that made his standard a little high, a little high, no, super high. And I love it because he's going to teach you how he was able to get to list property that are over $2 million. Everything else that is not over $2 million, he refers them. So we want to know how we learn to do that so we can implement those things. And we're also going to have Cesar Val. Cesar Val is the marketing director for luxury brands like Louis Vuitton, Rolex, Prada, Carolina Herrera. And he's going to teach you how they were able to put those brand in the level that they are so we can implement that in our marketing. So it's going to be an amazing event. I would highly recommend guys to get the VIP ticket just because the VIP ticket includes the launch. It's going to include also you're going to be able to take with you all the how you say the package with all the information that they have saved already for from Evolution. They have a library, the library link, so you can see all the tools that we have available.
The marketing library that they
The
have.
marketing
Yes,
library,
thank
yes.
you, Magda. The library marketing that they have, and also includes the free parking as well. And you're gonna be able to be at the front, just mingle with those amazing people that is gonna be there. Also with top producer who's gonna be sharing as well their experience, how they're doing, so we can implement those things. And yes.
Awesome.
That
Oh,
is
awesome.
the
going to
after
be
party,
great.
Cheryl, the after party.
And the after party.
The after party. Thank you, Priscilla. Yes, how can I forget that?
My
That's
favorite
included
part.
with the VIP as well.
That's important.
All right, perfect, awesome. So let's get started with the session because I know we're getting we already have some people on YouTube and we have on the Zoom as well. So today is not about, today is basically all about marketing, branding, and visibility. Because we have a special guest today that is going to be joining us in a couple seconds, that she's going to come in and talk about all her expertise in regards of her mindset as she came into the business. Because the thing about it is, it's not about having the perfect video, the perfect look, or the perfect pitch. The main thing is showing up with being authentic, being you, and having confidence. That's the biggest thing about the videos, and that's the biggest challenge sometimes that we have as agents, is showing up, especially when we're going to go ahead and start doing the videos. That everyone loves videos, everyone loves them because, it's just something that we have to do. But the thing is that a lot of us already have these predisposed mindset about the videos. Or we don't like how we look on camera, I don't like the way I sound, I don't like any of those things. And that's what we're going to pretty much talk about today. And we brought a special guest. Her name is Carla Felix, and I want to mention everything that she has accomplished, and I wrote it down here. Of experience in marketing and communication, and this is going to be our guest this week. So Carla knows what it is to battle self-doubt, perfectionist. She's walked through moments where the fear of showing up held her back, and she's found clarity, confidence, and purpose on the other side. So I want to go ahead and introduce Carla Felix. She's here already. I just want her to turn her camera on. Carla. Give
me a second.
She's coming on, Carla.
Wait. Hi, Carla. Welcome.
Oh,
I don't have her on video. Are we there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You're here? Okay,
Yeah.
I don't know where you're at. Okay, there you go. Now we're here. Welcome, Carla. How you doing
Hi,
today?
Carla.
Fine, thank you so
Oh, I
much
forgot to do
for
the video.
having me.
One,
Yeah.
I forgot to do the video. All right, so you can get an idea of some of the work she's done. Let me share this video for everyone. Really quick. Hold on. Give me a second. Hold on. It's so many buttons you gotta click here. Give me a second. I gotta admit and share. Hold on, share. Boom. Shit, let me press play so everybody can hear it.
Cannot hear.
No, yeah.
No. Good
When you
morning.
hit share, you gotta share the volume.
I'm the avatar of Carla Felix, and
Can you everybody hear it?
Yeah, we can hear her now.
Oh,
Good morning, everyone, on this Mindset Monday. I'm the avatar of Carla Felix, and I was baptized with the name Carla Avatar at the agency, The Creativity Team, where I was created. I'm very happy to share this space with you because, to be completely honest, I was created because Carla doesn't like speaking on camera, just like many of you connected here today. So I'm sure she has a lot to contribute to this very interesting topic. You are the brand, overcoming self-doubt and showing up anyway. Let's go, guys. Let's get this Mindset Monday started.
Wow. She looks like Carla.
yes, because that was all AI. That was all.
That's
That was,
incredible.
who could tell if that was a fake person?
No, I cannot tell.
This is Carla's alter ego. I will need that.
Yeah, that's the
Wow.
idea. That's the idea. Thank you so much for having me today. It's really a pleasure to be here today. I really love the energy of this group, and I absolutely love this Mindset Monday concept that you have, because without the right mindset, it's hard to show up, to sell, or to believe in your own voice. So thank you, guys.
No, thank you so much for being here. Really, we appreciate the time and we appreciate the value you're going to bring to everyone here. Discuss, like, we're going to have 4 points that we're going to talk about today, which we'll want you to discuss just how you got started in marketing and what some of the challenges that you faced as you were starting in the business. I know you have 15 years of experience. Also, we're going to discuss the mindset shifts that helped you show up consistently, because I know just like we struggle on a daily basis with marketing, I know you struggled with it because you on top of what you're an expert on it. You had to become an expert and you had to show your expertise to others outside for them to believe who you were, and you had to do that consistently. Also, the power of imperfect action and branding, because a lot of us think that we have to have everything perfect, and in reality, we don't. And that's sometimes why we procrastinate so much, because we want to make sure that everything is perfect, but then it's not. We shouldn't have to work. We don't have to focus so much on the perfectionism. So we want you to talk about that. And then the last one, some encouragement to agents who are struggling right now with visibility, because right now that's one of the biggest challenges I feel that a lot of agents have, is exposing themselves out there to have that visibility for them to grow their business. And so those are the main things we want to talk about today. So Carla, go ahead and start a little bit on your story.
Sure. Well, I got the pleasure that since I was like 15 years, I know exactly what I wanted to study. I want to study about brands, about advertising, about marketing. And I earned my bachelor's degree in communications and then my master in marketing. But I found that my true passion was teach. And I now share my time having my own agency, digital marketing agency. And at night, I teach neuromarketing at the university every day. But in the beginning, one of my biggest struggles was feeling like I had to be perfect, because before showing up, before, for example, when I was in the classroom or in social media or even in meetings, I thought that I have to be perfect to be there. That fear of judgment made me hold back so many times, even when I had something valuable to share. So I feel so like identificada with this topic, because that was my beginning too.
Hello? It cut off a little bit.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Okay, now I can hear you. I'm sorry, I'm having a lag on my end. So let me ask you something. How did you push through? How did you push through on the moments where you felt like your efforts weren't working?
I learned to push through those moments by shifting my mindset from outcome focus to growth focus. At first, when something I work hard on didn't land the way I expect, whether it was a campaign or a class or a personal project, it felt like it was a fail. But eventually, I realized that those moments weren't the end. They were feedback. They were a beginning. So instead of stopping, I start asking better questions. What can I adjust? What lessons I have here? Who can I learn from? And that helped me to turn that frustration into full. And over time, those not working things, moments, become part of my process. Everybody have a process and they still happen, but now I see them as a sign that I'm stretching into something new. And that's a beginning to something that could change a new step in our life.
Exactly.
Right.
That's
And I
awesome.
believe
That's
it's self-image, sometimes we get so cut off with that. How do we look? How do we sound? Did this look okay? Did this video looks fine? Did this is my good side? This is not my good side. And then we go through this self-doubt in our head when we're recording videos that it really stops us from growing. And I was one of those, and it took me a while it still take me to be here. I record videos, I just press send. I don't go back and review it. And I had to remind myself that I'm doing this not for the way that I look or sound, it's what I'm giving to others, what information I'm trying to present, that I'm trying to help other people. Not, and when I shift that mindset of like, I'm here to assist and not here just to look pretty in the picture, it really helps you calm down the fear. And I know that you have this amazing avatar. So for those who are still afraid to go on camera, can you talk a little bit about how they can create that? And I mean, I can't wait to do that because I feel like it's going to save us a lot of time as well. Because you can just record yourself in an avatar and post it. How did that work?
Sure. Honestly, it happens to me too. I don't like how I look on camera. And it's ironic because I work in this field. So everybody could think that it's easier for me. No, it's not. When I press record on the camera, it's like everything changes. I automatically feel like uncomfortable. I overthink everything. And that's how I explore these AI solutions. I discover how to clone my voice, my expression, and that technology could speak for me. Right now, 90% of my content on social media is managed with AI. All my videos that I have on my social media, there is not me. There is my avatar. I use that avatar that speak the English I dream of.
So I like how
That's
you're
smart.
looking the part of adjusting because you said that you had you battled with certain certain things that didn't allow you to be 100%. And what I like about everything is that you, instead of getting stuck on that and not doing it, you still figured out a way. Okay, let's figure out a way so we can still accomplish where we need to go. You still had a vision, you still had a goal, and basically you found a solution. Because that's the biggest thing. Sometimes that we get stuck on that image, on that self-image, and on the self-image part of, man, I don't like the way I look. I don't like the way I sound. I'm just not gonna do it. Or you procrastinate. You try it once, it don't come out the way you want it, and then you stop doing it. But the great thing here is that you adjusted. You still do videos on camera. That's important. But you offset it with AI as well, because AI can help out a lot. And then you've made an adjustment in your business to be able to continue pushing forward and still working your passion, whether or not you had a challenge in front of the camera. And I'm pretty sure now, after many years, because I know you overcome. As the more you do it, the better you get at it. And that's the beautiful part about it. It's just going and trying, or adapting, adjusting, and trying to figure out a way for you to do it. And that's the biggest challenge, because we're not exempt from that. None of us are exempt from the way that feeling of all the camera, how we look, how we sound, making sure we have the right information. So that visibility part it's a huge part there.
Sure, and beyond you decide to use these tools or not, here is the truth. Speaking directly to the camera builds real connection. So people, and think like you as a consumer, people today scroll through endless content all the time, and they stop for what they feels real. They are not looking to be sold something. They are looking to feel something. You don't have to love how you look or how you sound. You have to believe that your message really matters more than your fear. People care about connection and not about perfection. That's the truth.
And that brings us right into the next point, that about the perfection, the imperfection action, because it seems like we're always trying to get everything perfect, but in reality, if you actually see the things that kind of go viral in essence sometimes are the things that are so imperfect and the ones that are not highly produced. Let me ask you, why do you think people just want to automatically in their mind think production like a big commercial when it comes to social media? Because social media, as you mentioned, is the connection that we're having is the connection that we can create with the one looking at the video. So why do you think that people go into that view of, oh, I need to have a highly produced video?
The real is that your personal brand is not about having a perfect look or a perfect voice. It's about showing your values, your story, your own energy that is different from the others. That's what people connect with, not with perfection producers. For example, I have a digital marketing company and I make productions, but I all the time said to my clients that they have to create their own material because that feels more real than the one that I do that is perfect. It's okay to have a good image and to work on your brand to look almost perfect with good colors, with everything that could look right. But you have to show in the same time that there is another face that is real, not perfect, because that will connect with your audience.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yeah, and I love the fact that you can put everything together, and also for those agents who's still afraid to go up on camera, you said, or maybe have an accent and they feel like, oh, I don't sound
Like
right.
me.
And then you can go ahead and create this and be able to help those agents to break that fear. Because when you see it a couple of times, and believe me, guys, when you go in front of the camera a couple of times, that fear start breaking up. And if you're the one who judge yourself all the time, just don't look yourself back. Just go ahead and share the video. I feel like that's one of the main reasons why agents kind of like step back from that. And I feel like your energy speak louder than your fear. So having the right energy, people connect with the energy. They don't connect with the brand. They don't connect with the title that you have. They connect directly with you, who you are. And I feel like being yourself in front of the camera is the best thing you can do. And like we do have, we go live here. Sometimes we have issues, technical issues, and we just keep going. Let's roll it. It's real life. It doesn't have to be perfect. So that's that part.
So really quick, so then basically what you're saying is that regardless of how the video looks, regardless of anything, the consistent videos are what's gonna help you the most versus the perfectionism. That way everybody can hear that.
No, I think that we have to have a combination of both. That's
Okay,
the
combination.
best. Yeah, that's the best, like the best idea that you could show your own videos that show that part of your everyday, and in another hand to make good videos with good productions and everything that could make your brand look stronger. But we have to show both because people want to connect with real people, want to connect with another human that is like me.
Okay, so what you're saying is that like have your real side, have the imperfect videos,
Yeah.
on your social, plus have some production ones that way individuals when they go on your account, they see you as a professional. It's not always fun and game, but you do have a serious side, kind of a mixture of both, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
How do you feel about some agents sharing like personal, maybe, they're in a certain area with their family? Do you feel like they should do that mixture of business and personal, or one or the other? Or they have to have a different account for personal?
I think that we can mix, but with some limits. There are some parts of our lives that we don't want to share. and it's just for us. But for example, if I yesterday came to the beach like Norma. It was a happy day for me too. I show the sea that I was in a relaxing time in my account of creativity team. But I didn't show about my kids on the beach, for example. That's me. I could show the sea, I could show the vibe that I was living, and I keep that personal for me and for my family and for my friends. But I can show that I was there. So I think that we can combine both, but always thinking that social media is for everyone. So if you are showing, for example, your personal life, everybody is going to see that. So show that part of your life that
Mhm.
you can feel like it's okay that everybody could see.
Yeah.
That's
So that way
Norma.
we could
Norma, you have your hand up?
relate
Yes.
more.
I think I only use my personal page, Facebook, my personal and Instagram. But I think we need to have a balance between business and personal life. Not everybody wants to see you all the time showing houses, do this for real estate. They want to see you in your real life. But it's also, I cannot show myself in everyday life. No, I show them what I want them to see. Like yesterday, I make a live video with my son from
Mhm.
here to here. And I want to show me, in bathing suit or with a beard. I didn't have a beard, by the way, but because you don't want to give the impression because you want to keep your essence, like the way you are, the energy, the essence, everything, but with control. I don't believe in everything personal or everything, all the time, 3-4 videos every day about real estate. Because my people who refer me business, they don't want to see that. It is overwhelmed when you see the social media in the majority of the agents. It's constantly. Sometimes I overwhelm myself. I'm a realtor. I live because of, for that. But I think sometimes we are overboard with posts 2-3 times about real estate. What do you think, Carla?
Yes, I agree with that. I think that we have to combine for example, if I have an account like a realtor, I could put some quotes that motivate my audience. I could put some trips that I could have and with some text or message that could talk about me, but keeping a little of
Positive.
because that quote, that post show a personality for the brand. And that's important for the person that is watching you on the social media to connect.
Mm-hmm.
True that is. We definitely need to be mindful, especially as a professional. So we all here in this call, we're professionals. So be mindful how you post, where you post, and who you with, and not because you go to every party and needs to be on social media. So definitely something that we need to be very aware of, how to present ourselves.
Magda,
is
you got your
right.
hand up?
Yeah.
Yeah, your
Me?
hand up? Yes.
Okay. Good. I thought it was chatting. Yeah. I relate when we were talking about posting. Sometimes you don't want to post something because you think it's not a good quality or you don't look good in it. But we got surprised because that happened to me. Like one video that I don't want to post because I think I don't look good is the one that is more like her. So it's kind of we gotta sometimes say what Priscilla said, just post it and just forget about it and
Because
don't look
people
at it.
connect with you. Maybe you did something different. I don't know if they connect with you. That's nice.
Exactly. So I have a question for Carla. Like, and Carla, can you share a time when you made a video and you don't want to post it, but you did it anyway and you get good result? Do you have that?
Absolutely. And I actually have a very recent and personal example about this. One of my clients that is a real estate agent like you, who absolutely hates about being on camera. She told me, I'm not ready. I don't know what to say. I don't like how I sound, but I push her. And I help her to also open her TikTok account. If you don't have a TikTok account, and this is something else that I want to tell you, you have to create it, because TikTok is now the most important social media that we have. Is the one that have the most time from the people inside the social media.
Watch time.
Yeah, the watch time inside
That's
the
true.
social media. In compare with Facebook or Instagram, this is 6 times more time that you spend here. So you have to be in TikTok. So she really didn't want to do it, but she trusts me, and I opened that TikTok account. And at the beginning, she had just 15 followers. That's it, 15. But she posted anyway. She got out of her comfort zone. And guess what? From one of those first videos, and with these only 15 followers, she got a lead from a total stranger. That story reminds both of us that it's not about having everything ready. It's about taking action anyway. If she had waited to be perfect, that client never would find her. Sometimes the results come right after we decide just to show up, even when it's not perfect. So you just have to show up.
And I agree with
I
you
agree.
100%. 100%. Just showing up is half I think it's 90% of the battle, showing up. And then the other 10% is everything else. Cheryl, I know you had your hand up, but I know Mr. Real Estate has his hand up. Go ahead and ask your question.
Actually, it was more like a comment. So I've been doing, recruiting and doing this and that for a while. Military actually retire next month. Some of the things that I learned while in the military is, you're a sailor or a Marine or a service member 24/7. As a real estate agent, you got to see yourself that way as well. If you want to have a certain persona, you got to see yourself 24/7 doing that. Some of you guys were saying when you go out and you show yourself how you are and all that, that is very important, because how you portray yourself is how your audience is going to see you, how your clients are going to see you.
Absolutely.
So that 100% it's on. You hit the nail on the head. When you're out there, don't be showing that you're out there drinking, acting a fool, doing certain things. So that's very important. Some of the things also when it comes to getting over that hump of being afraid or doing something that you're not comfortable with. In life, if you have to learn to live uncomfortable. The only way you're going to see growth is if you're uncomfortable. Diamonds were not made by just sitting there. It requires pressure.
Amen.
So guess what? You have to live uncomfortable. If you get used to living uncomfortable, you're always going to see growth. On my social media, I have a couple things that, if you guys want to look at it whenever you get a chance, you guys can. It's called food for thought. I have like things like this that kind of help you guys when it comes to like leadership and how to, change that mindset to better yourself and grow. But yeah, in a nutshell, look at yourself in the mirror, talk to yourself in the mirror. I know it sounds silly. It might be a little bit uncomfortable for you at first.
It's true.
But it helps a lot. Some of the things I do as well is, and I put it in the chat as well. It's like, mirror your phone with the TV, and just do like a random script just to practice. I know it might feel a little silly at first, but then once you get so comfortable and used to it, everything starts flowing a lot better for you. Repetition becomes, your norm, and once you do it naturally and easily, you know, you're gonna be like, okay, I got this. But that's my my 2 cents.
No, it's true.
Wow.
Thank
When
you so
you
much. Thank
practice
you.
your script,
Thank you so
you
much.
need to practice in front of the mirror and see how you sound and see how you look. Everything, yeah, it's true. Mira, by the way, thank you for your service. When you retire, when you going to retire?
I retire next month at the end of the month of August.
Wow. After how
Yeah.
many years?
I've been in for 22.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations. You get out
Thank you
alive
for your service, man.
and
Thank
in
you,
good
thank you.
health. Very good.
Appreciate it. Thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Bye.
So the thing is that a lot of us are sometimes expecting some type of secret sauce, but there is no secret sauce. I mean, it's just basically one, showing up is 90% of it is showing up. And then the other part is doing it consistently. Once you show up, now we got to start doing it consistently and not stress about the imperfections that we have when we're creating it. Just like Nestor said, you know, recording yourself. That is a huge thing that you can do to help you kind of see the things that you're doing and help you get much better in video as you're progressing in this area. Once you start getting into the video, believe me, we're not exempt from it. None of us are. We all feel the same way. There are some exceptions to the rule, people that can just hop on a video and just start talking with no problem. But majority of us, we need to practice on it. And that's the biggest challenge, is that we got to take full responsibility and really start practicing if we want to continue growing in that area. But there is no secret sauce. It's showing up, being consistent, and not stressing so much about the imperfection. Just go ahead and do it, because if not, you will not do it. Now,
Well said. Yeah.
Carla, now what would you say to some agents? I know we've mentioned a lot of things, but you personally, you know, you're the expert, you've been doing this for 15 years. You know, what are some of the things that you can encourage agents right now to kind of that are struggling with the visibility and are struggling with their marketing? What are some pointers that you can kind of help them that they can take home with them and start applying, you know, immediately?
Visibility will come just after you show. It could not come if you don't begin and you don't decide to do it. So I think that you have to take the decision of do this, that I know that is not easy for everyone. And I'm sure that just when you decide to do it, you are going to get results immediately. Just after you decide to begin this. So just take the decision and you will see that we are going to see results after this.
That's very good. Thank you. That's very good. Because the thing is that we have to just start, and once you start doing, then we're gonna start results. Some might be sooner than others, you know, but the whole point is that we have to start. There's a part of the growing pain. There's a part of, you know, we gotta pay our dues. That's what I like to put it down sometimes. We gotta pay our dues. And you know, it's tough in the beginning, it can be tough in the beginning. But the biggest challenge is if we're not doing nothing else, and if right now we're not closing deals every single day, then you have hours upon hours to practice on video to get better at your marketing. So it's just something that we all have to start just doing. I think the main thing about today is the consistency, not focusing on imperfection, and showing up are the biggest thing. Because literally, if you ask, I've talked to many different agents that have a ton of followers, 200,000 followers, 100,000 followers, and all their business comes from social media. And their biggest thing they've always said is the consistency of what you're doing and not stressing about the imperfections. That has been the number one thing they all said. It's not about the highly produced videos. It's not about any of that. It's all about showing up consistently. And by far, I think that's the biggest one. It's consistent. And don't stress about your imperfection, because when you start stressing about the perfection, then your consistency is gonna mess up.
And I said, like, if you don't feel, there's gonna be days that you don't feel like it. There's days that you get up and you're like, I don't feel good. I don't feel like I have that energy. Just don't do it on those days, because it shows on the video. It will definitely shows. Your confidence shows through the video, and it doesn't have to be a long video, right, Carla? You can do a 30-second reel.
Yeah,
and
20
add it to the story.
seconds.
What do you recommend?
Like how long, right? Like
What do you
how many?
recommend for the time on videos?
20 seconds, not more than that. Maybe 30 seconds. That's like the time that you will connect with your audience. It's better to make a lot of small videos than to put a big video that anybody's going to see until the end.
So 30 seconds, whatever message you want to send out, you want to make sure there's no longer than 30 seconds. So what about when you like showing the property? I mean, it might take a little longer than 30 seconds. Unless that crazy video there, this lady was running around.
No more than 1 minute. No more
No
than
more than 1 minute. Okay.
No more than 1 minute. And you will see on your statistics that the people just see like 30 minutes of that minute. So it's better to cut that video into parts to get small videos that is the one that connect with us. Feel like begin like thinking as consumer. When you are on TikTok, everything is so fast that you can see that the media of the time is like 20 seconds, 30 seconds. That's the one that connect more easier.
Carla,
Short and sweet.
a new agent who starting the business, he need to pay for the MLS, the board, you know, getting in the business, in the industry is like a $15,000, $1,500. Okay, what you tell them? Okay, start with your phone because maybe they don't have the microphone or the pod or the light. I don't even have that because mine is very spontaneous when I do things. But how do you tell them to do business using your phone? Only your phone.
My advice is to add a little, like you have to invest in your brand. You have to create a brand. When you have your brand like a logo and you can use it in everywhere, so you can use your phone by yourself. It's okay to begin recording the houses, to begin recorder when you are visiting some places. You don't need a microphone to sound perfect. You can use your AirPods, your regular AirPods, or something like that. But I just want to be sure that you begin to build a brand. Remember why we, for example, talking about AirPods, why we pay for AirPods that are brand Apple, we pay like $200 and we have the same on the market that could cost $50 and do the same, but we prefer the one that is $200 because of the brand. So
Yes.
you have to be focused to build a brand about you, about yourself, about your personal brand. And that brand begins with a logo, with a name, with it's your own name. For example, Norma Rodriguez, Realtor. But it's a brand. You begin to build a brand.
Thank you. We have
Thank you, Carla.
Mr. One has one more question. Hold on, let me go ahead and unmute.
Hey guys, so about branding and about name brands, right? Sometimes us as, how can I put it, right? Best way to put this is millionaires don't wear name brands. Point blank. That's the reality. My biggest thing and something that I learned from a couple of my mentors is and this is a question I ask you guys, right? Why do you think people wear Rolex? Why do you think people wear, I don't know, Breitling or those kind of watches?
Trying to get attention.
They say Rolex is when you want to be. Patek Philippe is when you are already. When you are in. That's why.
It's for
Okay, so-
status, people's status. They feel that when they wear those things, they have a status.
Like Shakira, Rolex and Casio.
Okay, so-
Yes.
So when it comes to timepieces, right? Rolex is actually entry-level timepiece to luxury, and honestly, to
Yes.
me, a Rolex it's like the lowest of the lowest for all the name brands for watches, because you have a million of different watches out there that are way higher than Rolex.
Mhm.
But the reason millionaires wear, you know, certain types of timepieces is not because of, oh, I'm wearing this watch or I'm wearing that watch. No, it's because they want you to know how valuable their time is, not because of, oh, I have a Rolex or, you know, or status. That's one. Two, if you guys notice, the places that we shop at here, like, you know, Louis Vuitton or, you know, Prada or, you know, Gucci or whatever, these areas that we're shopping in are for poor people. That's the reality. It's not for millionaires, not for billionaires. Why? Because where they shop, their clothing brand have no tags on them, and you will never know that it's you're wearing a Prada, a Vera Wang, or whatever, because the way that they shop is they're not advertising those people. You know what I'm saying? So the AirPods, all those name brand things that people buy because they want to show that they have like a little bit of money, don't think about that. The way the millionaires think and the way the billionaires think is, don't worry about what you have now. Worry about that later. Make your money first, then worry about, wearing whatever the hell you want to wear. That's the reality. So for, what Carla was saying was, it's true. Like, don't buy, like $200 worth of, AirPods or whatever. Just go for a cheaper brand that's going to do the same. It's going to be the same quality. It's going to get you where you need to get and be where you need to be. And then focus on everything else after. If you want to go buy those AirPods and go buy them later, but you don't have to buy those right away.
That's
You know
so
what I mean?
That's very true. Yeah, because the things that we focus a lot sometimes on getting every expensive, every equipment you need to have some very highly produced video or whatever the case is, and we focus on that, and sometimes even use that as an excuse. Oh, my videos are not coming out the way they're coming out because I'm not using those type of equipment. And in
No,
reality,
or maybe
majority-
I'm going to do the promotion later because I don't have the equipment.
Yes, that's
Like you
true.
say,
So we
Cesar.
stop doing what we're gonna do because we think we need those things, and in reality, we can do it right with our phones. I mean, right with our phones, you can do everything with our phones. And majority of people, that's what they do now. Wanda, you have your hand up.
Hey, sister, just to let you know, I have my hands up.
Oh,
too.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go
It's
ahead.
for
Sharon.
30 minutes from 30 minutes.
All right, so I see it.
I go. So no, go ahead, Wanda.
Oh no, I just wanted to add to what you guys were saying about the having the right equipment to start doing something, and you just mentioned the SKUs. It's like, I compare this, like, people, oh, I'm gonna start running Monday, but oh wait, I don't have the right shoes, so I have to go buy the shoes first to start running, or I have to, so this is it's just like the SKUs. It's like that you're making the SKUs not to start something. It's like, you just get what you have and then start with it.
Amen.
I like that, Wanda. Yeah, that's true.
Girl, sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead,
Thank
Cheryl.
you, guys. Thank you.
All right, it's time to go now. I'm playing.
So I'm so happy. I know it was 30 minutes ago, but I wanted to add that I'm so happy that you mentioned about the story, that people connect with stories. I know that always Disney talk about that, and I'm a big fan of that. And I believe that when you add that touch to the videos, people will connect with you more. So I'm so glad that you mentioned that. And in reference to, I know I'm going to talk a little bit everything, because I love when Norma said that she added her son to her video, because I love to do that, but sometimes I think, like, should I do that or not? Because I know people said do not put your kids.
Well, he's 31, he's 30 years old, no like baby like yours. I think it's different.
Yes, but let me tell you an example. I used to have, sometimes I don't have somebody to take care of my kids, so I take them with me for my open house, and I do some videos with them, and people loves them.
Yeah.
People loves to see video with my kids, and I'm in the middle of that battle. So I have a question for you in reference to that. There's any, like, what is one belief that you have to let go in order to grow personally or professionally?
About kids, just to answer that part, I also put my kids, I work with them. My son that is 16, it's my second on camera with my husband, and my older daughter that is 21 is my marketing assistant, so they work with me. But it's not my everyday content. So I choose when I show them, and it's like, it's okay if you want to show them, but it's not my everyday content. And if you want to use it, of course, it will connect. For example, when I put my little son that is 16, it's not little, and he's using the camera, he gets more likes that when my husband is with the camera, because you said, oh my God, he's working like a big man, and everybody make so nice comments to them. So it's good to do it, but I don't do all the time the same that is showing my personal life.
It's a balance, like you said.
It's a balance, yeah.
It's
balance it out, the social media.
I think you can use Diego once in a while because he's amazing. You will have a lot of likes and maybe leads because of Diego.
Well, the thing I believe from everything you've said and everything everybody has mentioned, all the value that everybody has poured into the messages and on YouTube, is that one, the point is just show up and do it. That's like number one there. Show up and do it. Don't worry about the perfection. Don't worry about nothing else. Just show up and do it, whether it's your kids, whether it's not. We can figure all that out later. The main thing is, let's just start. And as you continue to go, and as you continue to build, and as you continue to grow your social media or wherever it is that you're headed, then you're going to make adjustments based on the balance in your life that you have and what's been working, what's not been working. But the main thing that we have to learn from all this is that we have to start. We have to start and show up and not worry about, oh, I sound this way, I sound that way. If you feel that you sound a certain way, then what Nestor mentioned, record yourself, look at you in the mirror, look at yourself in the mirror, you know, and see what are the things that you want to improve. That way you can start working on those things. But at the end of the day, the biggest thing is showing up and starting. That's like the biggest advice that I feel like from the whole entire cause that we've gotten.
30-second videos. I love that too.
Yeah.
The 30 seconds. We don't have to worry about the whole hour, guys.
30
seconds.
Correct. That's true.
And
so thank you so much, Carla. I know we're coming up on the
1 second. I just want to mention, okay, you need to start with in mind, all this stuff in mind, but you need to wake up in the morning with an attitude that you're going to do that. How do you put yourself in a good attitude that, okay, I don't feel good, maybe I don't feel, I can feel better, but I have to put myself together to start, doing the video, going and do my work,
Right. Thank you, Norma. That's a great point. Everybody needs to get up on the right mindset. That's what we do Mindset Monday, guys. If this was a value for you, this is going to be in YouTube, so you can go back, play, share with somebody else who might benefit from it. I want to thank everybody, not only, Carla, thank you so much for all the knowledge. Thank you for everything you've done. And everybody on the panel and those who actually were able to pour in. Mr. Realsig, thank you so much for all the information. We love you guys. Thank you. We're going to see you again. Don't forget that we have Mindset Monday in Spanish at 9 a.m. We also have on Wednesday in person, and so you can go ahead and train yourself. On Thursday, we have it in English in person in Nona, and Leadership Friday, every Friday at 8 a.m. Also, before we let you guys go, we have the backpack event. I forgot to mention at the beginning, this is going to be August 9th at Nona. We're combining La Rosa Realty Nona, Premier, and Evolution Network. We're all joining forces to bring this to the community. So it's a backpack drive. If you have not donated a backpack, I highly recommend you to help us. Our goal is 100. So I see you guys August 9th at 10 a.m. at Nona office. Thank you guys again. Thank you.
So much.
The announcement before we go.
Thank you, everybody. Nice to see you.